independent insurance agency located in LaMoure and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in LaMoure or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
I'm Freya Angen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome inside Maple River High School from Tower City, North Dakota. I'm Josh Boyko with you here in front of the pep band here at Maple River. Thank you for joining us here on your live event tonight, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting here. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. Get the protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. It's a fairly warm Monday night for January 22nd here tonight. It's in the 20s here in North Dakota. And we're glad that you've joined us, perhaps bundled up outside or in your homes tonight. So we thank you and welcome aboard. As we've got Class B girls basketball on the way here tonight from Tower City. It is the LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos visiting the Maple River Raiders. Maple River, in the latest poll that came out today, number 6. They maintain where they were at in the previous ranking, and Coach Benjamin Holen of the Lobos says they could be even higher right now. This is quite possibly the most well-balanced team in Class B girls basketball right now. So we're going to get a look up close at it tonight. LaMoure-Litchville, Marion, and Maple River set to square off in about 10 minutes here. More on our Irie Insurance pregame show after the break.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sem.
From all of us with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory, 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Welcome back to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Josh Boyko with you here tonight on the call. Let's get to our coaches' comments here in pregame. First from Benjamin Holen in the 10-8 LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. Asked him, for those that have not seen your squad yet this year, how would you describe them? He said they're searching for consistency still right now, but they're working on putting together some complete games. They are above 500 now at 10-8, and he thinks this is a great test for tonight. Just a perfectly placed game in this season. It's a ranked team, number 6 against the Raiders, and it's gearing up towards postseason, so this is a great test that his young squad is going to see here tonight. He's got a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this lineup, but it's going to be a great test for them against what he called the most well-balanced team in Class B girls basketball this year. And he's got a couple young players coming off the bench here tonight in Addie Robbins, and Julia Delabar. Robbins a sophomore and Delabar a freshman, but those two listed at 5'10 and 5'11 respectively. Those two are gonna provide some height off the bench for this team, and they're gonna need it because Maple River has some height of their own with Riel Kaloran and Addison Hanig, both around that 6 foot mark. So this is going to have some height and some physicality in the game here tonight. And that's something that Nathan Hoots, head coach of Maple River, was concerned about. He said that LaMoure-Litchville Marion's got some players that can bully us around here, and we just have to make sure we stand up to them and don't let that happen here tonight. And back to Coach Holland's just saying that those two off the bench and Robbins and Delabar are really hitting their stride. But the team as a whole is going to need to take care of the ball better than they have been in the past tonight, because Maple River is going to throw that funky press in the backcourt at them throughout the game tonight. And once they break the press cleanly, they're going to have to get into their half-court offense and work it around. They don't want to just settle for quick outside jumpers off the press break. They want layups off of it, and they want to get in their half-court offense and then go from there. But taking care of the ball, a huge emphasis for Coach Ben Holand's team. And who he wanted to see shut down tonight, Violet Richmond, the 8th grader for Maple River, has had a fantastic season. And Coach Holand saying that if we can shut her down, we can limit some of the dribble penetration and some of the speed that she brings to the table. So Violet Richmond, definitely someone to watch out for Maple River's side. And a win tonight for Coach Benjamin Holand's Lobos, he said, would give them such great confidence to be able to take down one of the top dogs in the region here, as it's a 4-0 record for Maple River in the district this year. 9-2 overall, 4-0 in the district. So it's been a good season for the Raiders, and the Lobos looking to put a blemish on it here on the road tonight, and they just want to show that they can compete for 4 quarters at a time against one of the top dogs in their class. We'll come back with Nathan Hoots and the Maple River Raiders keys to the game and side of things right after the break on the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Back here on the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Josh Boyk with you here on a fairly warm Monday night for January 22nd. This is one of the only couple of games on yourliveevent.com tonight, but check out yourliveevent.com and the YouTube channel for the other couple games that are live tonight. We'll be keeping track of things tonight on the City of Hope, North Dakota scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, search hopend.com. That's hopend.com. And now let's go over to the home team side and Coach Nathan Hoots. He's got a 9-2 record with his squad. Coming into the game tonight, 4-0 in the district, number 6 right now in the Class B polls. Right where they sat last poll, but they could have a chance to move up if they close this regular season out strong and really display their strength heading into the postseason. This is a really well-rounded team that's got scoring ability from all over, and they can defend at a high level too with the assist of their press in the backcourt. The positives right now that Coach Hoots mentioned is that the hard work has been paying off and that they've put a lot into it tonight, and they've done a good job scouting. They've done a good job at using their size over the last few games. Addison Hannig being the focal point that they've been playing through recently. The 6-foot Raider is going to be a factor on the glass and underneath the basket tonight. The improvements, he's saying they can still play even more physical than they already are, so they're going to have to put that physicality to a test here tonight. And if they don't play a highly physical style of basketball tonight, it could end up being a lopsided loss, so they better not get bullied, is all he had to say about that. And he's really worried about Tessa Rasmussen, the senior, number 13 in black tonight. Rasmussen is a sharpshooter from all over the floor. She'll be taking shots from the volleyball lines and beyond, so they're going to have to extend their defense longer than they're used to tonight. And then a win for them tonight would mean beating this team twice. They saw them in the Barnes County tournament earlier this year, so it's he said it's important to prove to ourselves that we have improved last match because our opponent certainly has. This has been your Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
And we are getting ready for tip-off right here as we've got the starting lineups that are going to be announced here in just a moment. For the visiting LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos, they will send out the 5'2" sophomore guard, number 2, Mia Van Eden. The 5'7" freshman guard, number 10, Addison Smith. The 5'7" senior guard, number 13, the sharpshooter that Coach Hoots is worried about tonight, Tessa Rasmussen. And then the sides coming out The 5'10 center, the junior number 33, Georgia Lettenmeyer. And at 5'8" forward, the sophomore, number 34, Nora Delabar. Off the bench, we'll see Addie Robbins and Julia Delabar as well, likely in this contest. We'll just have to wait a few minutes until we see them. The 10 and 8 Lobos compete out of District 2 in Class B, and they are 5 and 2 in the district play right now. They're coached by Benjamin Holen. And for the Maple River Raiders, they will counter with their starting 5 of 5'10" forward, the junior number 1, Brielle Caloran. 5'6" senior guard number 2, Iris Richmond. 5'7", 8th grade guard number 3, Violet Richmond, who's taken a big step this season. 6' center, the junior number 12, Addison Hannig, providing the size inside. 5'5", senior guard number 22, Kiana Leerud. The 9 and 2 Raiders, 4 and 0 in district play, are head coached by Nathan Hoots and have made their way up to number 6 in Class B basketball right now in the polls, playing well, and they're going to have a challenge on their hands tonight with the Lobos. Couple teams above the 500 mark, and we are ready to get things going here. A big game for both of these teams. Maple River would love to get a little bit closer to Sargent County on the year. Sargent County 14-1 on the season right now, so not going to catch them by the end of the regular season, but still a chance to cut into a gap perhaps if they can stay hot ending the regular season and distance themselves from Oaks. And we are getting ready for basketball here. Addison Hannig and Nora Delabar going at it for the tip. And the Raiders are going to win it. Corner 3, up and good to start this one. Kiana Leerud, the senior, knocks down the first shot of the game, and just a few seconds in, Maple River has got a 3-0 lead. The Lobos are outsized a little bit in terms of height, but they do have a lot of physicality to bring, and there's the first basket for the Lobos tonight. Addison Smith with a rack attack for a couple points to get their night started on offense. So both teams converting on their first trip down the floor. Here comes Richmond, the talented 8th grader. Got some great handles off the glass, high and good. A 2-for-2 start for the Raiders, and the Lobos looking to answer back. Good ball movement. Here's the screen from Delabar. Gets it right back on the handoff. Rasmussen with the strong take. A 4-for-4 combined start here. We're off and running with some scoring early in Tower City, and now a foul on a reach-in. It's going to go against Mia Van Eden. The sophomore guard picks up her first of the contest. Team first as well. With an accessory that got dropped by Violet Richmond, I think, after she had made that basket, and she tossed it aside, and they just got that discarded now on the Maple River sideline. Raiders basketball. Here comes Richmond, bouncing up to half court to get it. She pulls up on the baseline and knocks it down. What an impressive start from Maple River on offense. Violet Richmond 2 for 2, and now a steal. Here comes Iris Richmond. And a double dribble called on Hanig, and it's going to be a turnover. Coach Hoots talked about Iris Richmond in the pregame, saying that she might not be a stat sheet stuffer in terms of points, but she's going to get her rebounds and her steals and impact winning in her own way. Three-point shot from Rasmussen, no good. Offensive rebound from Nora Delabar. And the sophomore gets underneath the basket, and it drops in a couple second chance points. There's the physicality of Delabar that Hoots was talking about pregame. And a turnover for the Raiders. And now a chance for the Lobos to take the lead if they can grab a basket on this possession. It's a soft pressure in the backcourt. Iris Richmond applying it and backing off near half court. Delabar drives in, kicks to the corner. Now Rasmussen, the sharpshooter for three. Tessa Rasmussen knocks down her first three-point shot of the night. Her second field goal. She's got 5 points. You can see why Nathan Hoots was worried about not losing track of her on defense, and they're going to have to be extending all the way out, almost face guarding wherever Tessa Rasmussen is, the senior for the Lobos. Good entry into the post. Hanig goes to the right hook and scores. Tough to stop her when she can get that good of a position before she even catches the ball. So a nice back down knocks us up at 9. Lettenmeyer swings it up to Delabar up top. Delabar backing down. Off the rim, no good, but right there for the offensive rebound is Addie Robbins. Couldn't contain it. It'll be Maple River basketball, but there's the physicality of Delabar right there. She's listed at 5'8", so it's a tough assignment trying to back down someone like Addison Hanig, but she was able to get closer to the basket for sure on that back down. Iris Richmond can't hit on the three. Hanig shot no good. Straight up defense from Delabar. It'll be Lobos basketball. Both teams getting a couple stops now after a really hot shooting start from the field for both of these teams. It'll be Addison Smith getting into the front court. Rasmussen gets to the baseline. And a turnover. She tried to swing a bounce pass underneath to Robbins, but that's going to be last touch by Robbins out of bounds. In comes Claire Irie off the bench. Hanig backing down, kicks out to the corner to Carly Hovelson, who's in the game for the first time. And a foul away from the ball. You have Violet Richmond with her first personal, also the team first for the Raiders. Irie nearly came up with the steal on the deflection on the Delabar pass. Rasmussen was open in the corner, and you can maybe even hear Nathan Hoots saying, "Get out there." Don't want Rasmussen to have that open look from three. And he just pointed right there asking, where is she at? And holds up 1-3 for 13 in Rasmussen. That is how much attention that the Raiders are going to pay her on the perimeter. Maybe a push right there, but Rasmussen gets to the ball over Irie. But a steal coming back the other way. Here comes Richmond. Can't finish. Hanig also bounces out. It's going to stay Maple River basketball. Unable to capitalize initially off the turnover, but they're going to keep the possession alive. They have a full clock to work with. Inbound Hanig goes up. Good defense from Julia Delabar, the freshman off the bench. Robbins underneath from the baseline, counted for 2. Hovelson with an attack to the rim, and she scores quickly in transition back the other way. The freshman Carly Hovelson off the bench and onto the scoring board. And a timeout called. And that'll give us our first break in the action. 11 all here. Maple River and LaMoure-Litchville, Marion. We are off and running here. Quick timeout, and I'll be right back with more.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools, from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. LaMoure Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go online to LaMoureHardware.com.
A quick rundown of the scoring that we have so far. Now at 11, Violet Richmond has 4 points. Carly Hovelson with 2. Kiana Leerud with 3 for Maple River. Tessa Rasmussen with 5. Addison Smith with 2. Addie Robbins with 2. And Nora Delabar with 2 for the Lobos. Lobos basketball with 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Lob pass gets to Robbins eventually. Rasmussen attacking off the dribble. Finds a teammate. Jumper for 2 from Addison Smith. Wouldn't go. Offensive rebound. 2 shots upcoming for Nora Delabar. Offensive rebound, and that's really the identity of this Lobos team, is playing with physicality even when outsized at times. And they certainly did that to earn the offensive rebound there. Delabar gets 2 shots at the line, can't convert on the first. Oh for 2 at the line, so we remain tied at 11 on the City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, search hopeND.com. 3-point shot on the way from Kiana Leerud, and that's her second triple of the game. She opened the game with her first, and now unknots it again from a tie game to put her team up by 3 with that one. Lobos need to respace the floor, and they get things reset. Long shot from 3 up top from Rasmussen. Does not fall. And a loose ball foul. Kiana Leerud gets the rebound, and Coach Hoots applauding for the box out. And standing up to the physicality, she gets the whistle. Foul will go on Julia Delabar. That's her first, team third. 57 seconds to play in the opening quarter here. Back and forth we go. The Raiders a chance to open up a 2-possession lead. Steal. Addison Smith comes away with it. And we have a push-off called right there as Delabar gave a shove in the back to Kaloran. Delabar made the basket, but it gets wiped off. Offensive foul going back the other way. Physicality yet again showing up in this game. Leroux passes up, trying another three. Richmond, there's just a certain athleticism about this 8th grader that, I mean, it's just intangibles. There's nothing you can teach to a girl like that. Richmond just sliding into the paint right there. Gets past for the layup. Pressure from the Raiders, forcing a little bit of chaos. Baseline trap. Mid-range shot from Smith comes up short, and here comes Leroux with 3 seconds. Gets it to Richmond. She's going to have to put it up. Gets it away in time, and it rims out. But a good first quarter for the Raiders. They close it strong, 16-11, Maple River after 1.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Matt and Mike Martins know firsthand the value of quality machinery. At Martins Welding and Machine, they rely on 3 generations of knowledge and expertise in creating quality products for farmers, ranchers, residents, and businesses across North Dakota and beyond. To browse their full selection of bin caps, bale feeders, rock lifts, disc attachments, and more, visit martinswelding.com. Also ask about their garage doors. Martins Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
The Raiders off to a hot start from the field here tonight. Violet Richmond has 6 points, and those coming on 3 2-point makes. Kiana Leroux is 2 for 2 from downtown. She started the game with a triple from the right corner and then hit one from the right slot. And then Addison Hannig and Carly Hovelson have chipped in 2 points apiece to give Maple River the 16 that they dropped in the first quarter. Ball was last touched by Maple River. They'll stay with the Lobos on this end. Robbins to inbound. And a foul. Iris Richmond will pick up the foul. That's her first as the arm came down to block the shot. Some clear contact there, so that'll send Addison Smith to the free throw line. First shot settles down for the freshman. That's her 3rd point of the night. Smith has looked good. She's taking care of the ball. And she goes 2 of 2 at the line. Important to hit the free throws when you're down early in a game. Narrows the gap back to 3. Richmond thinking about the shot. Nifty dribble move to the corner for the tray. Bounces off just a little bit short for Iris Richmond. Step through, it leads to the 2-point layup for Delabar underneath. Nathan Hoots wanted to travel, does not get it. Kaloran, the baseline drive, the low-high action. Back to Addison Hannig. We saw that action a lot in the JV game. And Hannig pulls down the rebound, gets it ahead to Kaloran after the stop. Poke away underneath, it'll stay Raiders basketball in a 1-point game. Richmond free to fire. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, and it'll be Iris Richmond going to the free throw line to try to extend the lead. Richmond becomes the the 5th Raider in the game to score. Another crack at it. Swing around for three. Oh, what a fake pass from Violet Richmond. Got herself wide open. Couldn't knock down the shot. Kaloran, a second chance. No good. Rebound pulled down by Nora Delabar. And another foul is going to get called here. Addison Smith will head back to the free throw line. A strong take and the hands going down for Maple River instead of straight up contests. The foul is going to go against Kiana Leerud. That is her first, team second in the minute and 43 that we've played in quarter number 2. Julia Delabar will check in. Georgia Lettenmeyer comes out. 3 for 4 at the line now for Smith after that last shot and misses. Kaloran hands off to Hanig. Thought about the 3, got a defender up in the air, and she scores off the bounce. A 6-foot center doing some work putting down the dribble. Delabar tried to stick it in reverse. Couldn't get it to go, and now the Lobos coming back the other way with it after they grabbed the steal. Rasmussen shot too strong. It'll be Lobos basketball. Carly Hovelson checks back into the game. See Richmond playing all the way out to the volleyball line right there on Rasmussen. She hasn't gotten a good, clean look in a while. Here's Delabar with a strong take with the left hand. Hanig finds the cutting Hovelson. She shoveled it back out to the corner but lost it. Very tight first half here. No team has been able to pull away by more than about 5 points. Robbins looking to enter to the post, gets it to the elbow. Julia Delabar, too strong on the short baseline jumper. Hovelson penetrates now, gets it back out, and the Richmond pass is intercepted. Rasmussen gets picked up at the volleyball line. Delabar with a strong take. She's going to get the offensive rebound back. Walled off again, Brielle Kaloran. Good stand-up defense. Richmond thought about the 3, quick off the dribble. Whips a pass into Hanig, puts up the right-handed shot off the glass and in. Addison Hanig with 6 points now. Give the assist to Violet Richmond. 3-point Raiders lead. Robbins from the baseline. Off target, Leerud with the rebound. They try to get it into Hanig right away. She's on the ground now. Steal from Mia Van Eden. Rasmussen tries to enter it in to Robbins. Now the 3-point shot for the tie. Off target. Rasmussen, offensive rebound. 3:30 to go in the first half. Rasmussen, no hesitation. Off too far right. Another offensive rebound. Coach Hoots overheating. He needs his team to grab a rebound. Can't get it again. And it's going to stay. Going to stay Lobos basketball. That's about 5 shots on this possession that haven't fallen for the Lobos, but they've been after every rebound, and they're getting there first. Georgia Lettenmeyer back into the game. Addison Smith back into the game. Smith passes up the triple, takes it in strong, and gets fouled. Hanig is going to get whistled underneath. 2 shots upcoming after the nice take for Smith, and she has really done a nice job getting into the lane tonight. This is her third trip to the free throw line, where she's already 3 for 4 tonight. So this falls again under the category of second chance points for the Lobos. 1 of 2 at the line, so 4 of 6 total now for Addison Smith. Hovelson gets inside, and it's going to be another turnover. Kiana Leewood's going to take a seat. Abigail Kaloran will check into the game, an 8th grader off the bench for Coach Hoots. Delabar picks up her dribble, finds Lettenmeyer in the corner. Lettenmeyer gets it back. Robbins now to Smith. Good ball movement on this possession. Leads to an open 3 from Van Eden. Can't get it. Look who's there, though, for the offensive rebound. The Lobos, but off balance. Addison Smith takes a tumble. Throws it away to the fan section for Maple River. But again, good hustle from Smith and the Lobos to get after the rebound. Heavily out-rebounding the Raiders in this first half. Skip to Hovelson. Gets inside, left the layup short. Hanig falling away with the deuce. 8 points to lead all scorers for Addison Hanig tonight. And a travel there from Van Eden will turn it back over. 2:07 to go in half number 1. In a quick-moving, fast-paced game. Not a ton of whistles on either side right now. Entry pass to Hanig. Violet Richmond comes away with it. 3-point shot from the corner, no good from Claire Irie. Now heading back the other way after it was last touched by the Raiders. Addison Smith gets the entry pass underneath. Julia Delabar gets the position and finishes through Hanig. Richmond through some contact, puts it up, count the basket, and Coach Hoots was looking for the foul as well. But Richmond's got 8 points now. That's a really strong take. Quick off the bounce from the 8th grader. Rasmussen thought about the shot in the corner. And a steal, a good baseline trap right in front of us here from Maple River. Swings around to Hovelson, shot off to the left. 50 seconds to go. The Lobos come down with the rebound. I wonder if we'll see some more pressure in the second half from Maple River. The full court pressure has not been incredibly strong here. It's just kind of a for show press. Bounce pass for Rasmussen, trickles out of bounds, and now Maple River will get it back, already up 4, and a chance to hold for the final shot of the half if they so choose. Violet Richmond gets the dribble handoff. 5 seconds to go. That's Abigail Kaloran. They'll be heading to the free throw line. Puts up the floater. Second foul on Julia Delabar off the bench for the Lobos. Addison Hanig will check out, and Brielle Kaloran in for the final 3 seconds. 1 for 2 for Kaloran. That's the 6th Raider player to score in the first half. 3 seconds to go. Addison Smith will get up the runner. Does not drop. Got a decent look at it. Floater from 2 even. But the shot does not fall, so 26-21, the Raiders lead by 5 after one hard-fought half of basketball. More from Tower City from our halftime show after the break.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
The City of Hope scoreboard reads 26-21 in favor of Maple River after one half of play. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, search hopend.com. That's hopend.com. Scoring recap through one half of play here tonight. First for the visiting LaMoure-Litchville Marion Lobos. They are led by Addison Smith and Nora Delabar with 6 points each. Delabar has done her work underneath the basket, getting offensive rebounds and putbacks and backing down to get under the rim. That's where she likes to operate. She plays a very physical game, the sophomore forward, with a solid showing in the first half. And Addison Smith also not really settling for outside shots. She's going inside towards the rim, and she's gotten fouled 3 times under there, so she's gotten 6 free throws. She went 4 for 6 and added a layup earlier in the game too. So Smith having a solid performance also in the first half as well. Tessa Rasmussen with 5 points, including 1 made 3, and that's something that we'll keep an eye on in the second half if she can get free from beyond the arc, as it's been a huge point of emphasis for Maple River, and it's been really clear that in the first half they were going to try to take her away as much as possible. They're going to overextend out to the perimeter and sacrifice maybe a little bit underneath to make sure that Rasmussen couldn't hurt him from beyond the arc. Addie Robbins and Julia Delabar both with 2 points off the bench have chipped in as well. Mia Van Eden is scoreless through the first half. The sophomore point guard has done more of the distributing for the Lobos so far. And for the Raiders, they are led by a couple players with 8 points. Violet Richmond and Addison Hannig, both with 8, combining for 16 points in the first half. 16 of the 26 Raiders points coming from those two. Richmond has done a nice job attacking off the dribble in this game. She's been starting from beyond the arc and then working her way into the mid-range and then getting to the basket as well. She can be a true three-level scorer. We haven't seen her make a three-point shot yet, but she has taken one that rattled out from there. And we'll probably see her knock one down here in the second half if I had to put some money down on it. Hanig has done a nice job getting low post position with her size. It's been a good battle between her and Nora Delabar and Georgia Lettenmeyer in the post for the Lobos. Hanig has 8 points, and when she catches the ball in deep and doesn't have to do as much backing down with the ball, that's when she's at her best. She's a solid finisher at the rim if she can just have it put there for her after she gets a nice seal on the post-up. Kiana Lerood has 6 points for the Raiders as she started the game off with a bang with 3 points from the corner and then knocked a three-point shot down from the right slot as well to give her 6 points. Carly Hovelson added a layup. Iris Richmond a free throw. 5 scores total for the Raiders in the first half as they walk out to a round of applause from the crowd in their hometown here tonight. Back with more on our halftime show from Tower City in just a moment.
Gloomy when you look outside your window, but Trail District Health Unit's Brenda Stallman encourages you to keep the outdoors in mind for your overall health and well-being.
Even though we have less light to do those activities we enjoy, it's still important to get outside. Pets still need to have exercise, so take them for a walk, and kids enjoy the time that they can spend with you outdoors, so just put on more layers and get outdoors because that typically is a proven and tried remedy to seasonal blues and loneliness.
Seasonal health tips from Trail District Health Unit.
Is far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Here's a new service from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada. Ziegler Ag Equipment is now providing farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants. Talk with Joey, 218-784-2961. Farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants. You can mix and match lubricants. Requires a minimum 100 gallons per lubricant. Minimum total order 200 gallons or more. Farm delivery of genuine AGCO lubricants now offered from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And welcome back. With under 90 seconds to go till the second half, we'll take a out-of-town scoreboard look on our two games, also airing on yourliveevent.com right now. Mahnomen-Waubun holds a 26-20 lead over Bagley right now in boys basketball over in the Pine Prairie Conference, and then Sargent County is up 20-11 in the second quarter over Richland right now in girls basketball. Sargent County 14-1 on the year, off to a solid start in that contest over in Richland. Maple River is looking to chase them down here. Probably not going to get all the way there in the standings with Sargent County already racking up 14 wins in the season, but just trying to narrow that gap and distance themselves from Oaks. Raiders take a 5-point lead into the second half, and here we go. Kiana Lee-Rude had the hot hand to start things out, and looks like we got some drawn-up action to start. Richmond off the glass. Can't finish. Kaloran bounce pass back to Richmond, and they will reset. And the thief right there from Rasmussen takes it away. Delabar from the free throw line hits the front iron, and there's a foul. These teams faced each other back on December 7th. A 66-57 victory for Maple River in that game, under 10 points in the decision. And we're on track for something like that here tonight. Addison Hannig will go to the free throw line. Julia Delabar is going to pick up the whistle. That'll be the third foul of the game on Julia Delabar. The freshman center stands 5'11" tall. She comes off the bench, and she's got a couple points and 3 fouls tonight. A perfect 2-for-2 trip for Addison Hannig at the line, vaults herself into the double-digit column, and she's the only player to make it to that mark in tonight's game. Addison Smith walled off this time. Van Eden waits to set things up. A couple tip passes here from the length of Maple River, and they get the steal. Taken back away, though. Here comes Rasmussen. Smith gets fouled again. So skilled at drawing contact and getting to the free throw line, Addison Smith. This will be free throws number 7 and 8 for her as Brielle Kaloran picks up her second personal of the night. Smith shooting 75% on 6 of 8 attempts at the free throw line tonight, so a nice mark for her at the charity stripe. Richmond from downtown off target, and now Lerud was stepping on the baseline as she tried to go for a rare offensive rebound for the Raiders. Good ball movement into the post. The layup won't fall. Nora Delabar over the back gets the offensive rebound back out to Rasmussen for 3. That's a great look right there. Just does not fall. Lerud up ahead to Iris Richmond. Her pass too strong, but Violet Richmond will track it down. Hannig going in strong at Lettenmeyer, and she scores. Dangerous bounce pass stolen, and here comes Richmond, and she finishes the layup in transition. First field goal of the night for Richmond, and now a timeout called by LaMoure-Litchville Marion. They'll talk things over with a solid run for Maple River to start. They're going to have to figure out a way to stop it. Quick 30, and we'll be right back.
This is your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdock.com.
Welcome back to Tower City here as Maple Rivers opened up a 32-23 lead over LaMoure-Litchville Marion. Coach Benjamin Holen figuring out how to quell this run right here that the Raiders have opened up the second half with. Both teams started out hot in the first quarter, then cooled off in the second. The Lobos are struggling to keep up with the shot making of Maple River, but their offensive rebound and effort and physicality is what's keeping them in this game. Rasmussen three, again not falling. Second chance points though, again. And that's Addie Robbins with the putback for the Lobos. Back down to a 7-point game, and that stops the run for Maple River. Kaloran dumps off to the driving Richmond. Oh, look at the step through move. That was pretty right there. Violet Richmond says, let's have a dance. Back to a 9-point advantage on my favorite basket of the game so far right there. That was incredible. Both the Richmonds in the front court playing catch with each other off the steal. Give Iris the assist and Violet the 2 points underneath. And just like that, the 4-0 Violet Richmond run has the Raiders their first 10-plus point lead of the game. Carly Hovelson will be the first sub in the second half for the Raiders. Kiana Lerud takes the seat. Halfway gone with the third quarter, and the Raiders are looking strong. Richmond, crossover dribble. This one pull up is short. Rasmussen pass too high and out of the reach of Addie Robbins. This is where LaMoure-Litchville Marion is going to have to dig deep. They're going to have to start taking care of the ball and get some better quality looks. Hovelson's shot is blocked at the rim. Nathan Hoots wanting his team to move the ball around a little bit more. That pass deflected. Maple River is getting in the passing lanes. Doing a better job of that this third quarter than they did in the first half. Really causing some disruption in the half-court defense that they're putting on rather than putting on the press that they would maybe against some other teams. Smith gets trapped on the baseline, and that's going to be tip ball staying with the Lobos. Addison Smith comes back into the game. Lob pass into Lettenmeyer. It's a struggle to hang on to the basketball right now for the Lobos. Corner three, clean look, and burying it is Addison Smith. That's a cold-blooded basket right there from the freshman. 11 points from Smith. 5 of them coming here in the third quarter. Now a travel called on Hanig. The Lobos needed that last triple in a bad way. Here comes Smith with some pace. Pass too high and another turnover. The Raiders are extending that defense up beyond the three-point line, and it's causing some disruption in the Lobos' attack because of the length that this Raiders team can put out there. Nora Delabar is going to pick up the foul as she plays through the back of Brielle Caloran up near the elbow there. Third foul on Delabar. Van Eden checks out, so the Lobos are going to go big here. They're going to throw Tessa Rasmussen back in. Hennig drop step off the glass and scores. Brilliant post move from the junior. This is fun basketball, and it's going to be fun for the years to come for both of these teams because they've got a lot of players that are underclassmen, freshmen, sophomores, and Hennig, a junior, still a year left in her after this. Going to see these players on the court for quite a while. Pass batted away by Iris Richmond. Leerud back into the game. Iris Richmond to the bench. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 1:52 to play in the third quarter. Lobos looking to cut into the gap and get it under 10. Delabar fading away, and a nice shot off the glass right there. 8 points for the sophomore Delabar. Tip pass. Here comes Smith the other way. She goes up strong and finishes through the contact. Quick 4-0 run, 13 points for Addison Smith. Back down to just a 6-point game. Hovelson whips a pass to Hennig. Saved back in, but Delabar comes up with it. Now a steal, a poke away from Hovelson, and a foul. A greased ball right there. No one could really hang on to it. It ends up being a foul on Addison Smith. That's just the first on her. Team fourth. So another one will put the Raiders at the free throw line. It is Raiders basketball. Hovelson is able to make the catch on the inbound pass. First step from Richmond, blows past everybody. Between Carter Bosch and Violet Richmond, Maple River might have the two fastest players in Class B basketball right now. And they just play with so much pace and energy, and it is so fun to watch. 8-point gap. Leerud setting things up. Raiders can go 2 for 1. They elect to do so with the Claire Irie jumper. Doesn't fall, and here comes back the other way Addison Smith. 3-second differential between shot and game clock. Smith chased off the three-point line. A lot of contact underneath there. Raiders come away with it and have 20 seconds to operate in the third quarter. Richmond gets it to Hennig. Her bank shot doesn't fall. 3 seconds to go. Delabar gets it away in time. She banked it in! Nora Delabar to finish off the third quarter with a heave from just inside half court, off the window and straight through, 40-35. Man, what an exciting third quarter that was. We had some up and unders. We had some half-court heaves. What more could you ask for? Tune into the fourth quarter for the exciting conclusion in this tightly contested game.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Agri Valley Insurance is a local independent insurance agency located in LaMoure and Arthur. They specialize in providing coverage for your crop, hail, farm, home, auto, and commercial requests. Agri Valley Insurance has access to many different companies and will work hard to provide for your specific needs. Go to agrivalleyinsurance.com or call your local office in LaMoure or Arthur for a free quote or to discuss your insurance requests. Agri Valley Insurance wishes the best of luck to the area local teams.
Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, we have seen some incredible basketball in the first 3 quarters. A half-court make from Nora Delabar to conclude the third quarter brings the Lobos to within 5. And now Delabar going back up for an offensive rebound, and she's got it counted and one. Continuing to dominate the offensive glass, Nora Delabar has been at it all game, and I'm sure she easily has a double-double right now. She's got 13 points. She's scored the last 5 in a row, and she has been a menace on the glass. Free throw will not fall. Claire Irie rips down the rebound. 3-point game. This is the closest it's been since halftime. Richmond gets it to Leroux. Now Hanig. And back to Richmond for the 2. There's a little bit of breathing room for the Raiders, the sixth ranked Raiders. And now here comes Smith stepping through. Can't get it off the glass. Hanig the rebound. And she probably has a double-double in this one too. She certainly does with the points. 14 from Hanig and 13 from Delabar in the post, respectively. Pass at the feet of Hovelson. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Richmond. Chased off the 3-point line. Floater game, no good. Pulled down by Rasmussen. The pressure backs off. There's a double all the way out beyond the volleyball line right there. Not taking any chances. Here comes Smith with the triple. It's short. And the Lobos have been working on the offensive glass tonight. That is single-handedly keeping them in this game. Lots of second chance points for them. A double here on near the baseline. Pass fired into the crowd and out of bounds. The double teams have worked for the Raiders. Have forced some Lobos turnovers here in the second half. It opened up to an 11-point lead for Maple River, but got closed back down to 3 quickly with that run from Delabar at the end of the third into the fourth. Richmond tried to float the pass on the baseline to the cutting Hovelson on the backdoor pass, but Delabar sniffed out the steal and a foul in transition on the Raiders, team's second in just over 2 minutes of play. Violet Richmond picks up the foul, just her second. No one really in foul trouble. No one with more than 3. Another tip pass, and coming back the other way, here comes Richmond. She steps to the other side and couldn't get the layup to drop. Missed opportunity right there for the Raiders to come away with 2 points off of turnover. Richmond looked like she had the layup on the right side, but she stepped through to the scoop shot on her left side, and she left it a little bit short, so a missed opportunity to add on off the Lobos' mistake. Brielle Kaloran didn't get caught sleeping there. Deflects it away on the long pass. It'll stay with the Lobos. 5-point deficit that they're trying to work out of. They're hanging in there tonight against a very tough opponent. Rasmussen, skip pass to Smith, Delabar. Good ball movement. Van Eden doesn't take the corner 3 shot. 7 to shoot. Good defense from Maple River. The runner from Delabar falls off the rim. That's good basketball still right there. A quality look created off of a good ball movement possession. Kaloran doesn't get it to drop. She tries to chase down her own miss. Can't pull it down. Instead, it's Julia Delabar ripping it away. Pass for Rasmussen. Chases her into the backcourt, and that's going to be another turnover. Benjamin Holland just can't get his team to keep the basketball right now. It's just so many turnovers for them that they've given possessions back to the Raiders after they earn these hard-earned offensive rebounds. They set up a wall for Violet Richmond, and she cans the triple. A sigh of relief from Nathan Hoots as the lead is back to 8. There's the first 3-point make of the night for Violet Richmond. Just the third from the Raiders. They get another stop. Here comes Leerud back with it. 4 minutes to play. Richmond again, the corner. Works it back to her teammate Leerud. Now Iris Richmond. Kaloran takes some contact, goes off the glass, and earns the foul and a trip to the free throw line. Kaloran knocks down the free throw, and that's just her first point, but she's definitely been an impact in this game positively for the Raiders. Good defense from her. 1 for 2. Carly Hobelson, a hustle rebound. She tracks it down. Second chance, and now Hanig lost it underneath on the baseline. It's going to be Lobos basketball. Timeout called, and we'll take 1 too. 3:35 to go. Maple River has opened back up a 9-point lead after LaMoure-Litchville Marion is putting a comeback together.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Number 6, Maple River, has gone through a test here tonight with the Lobos. They've kept it close all game long. But LaMoure-Litchville Marion is going to need another strong run to come close to coming back all the way. Another stop right there. Van Eden couldn't get the layup to drop, nearly got the wedgie. Maple River has Tri-State Co-op as their next game on the 25th, and then the 29th they get a real test. Number 1, Sargent County. Tipped out of bounds, stays here. Sargent County at 14-1 is up on Richland right now. Hanig off the glass and scores. Her size has been an issue for the Lobos. They've done a pretty good job in the rebounding department, but the post defense is just so hard to keep her from getting in good position. Now a travel called as Hovelson dribbled quickly into traffic and gives it back to LaMoure-Litchville Marion. .241 to go, time beginning to come a factor. Another foul here. This will be the third on Violet Richmond. It'll be team fourth, so no free throws. Delabar, tough shot off the glass, almost fell, but Lettenmeyer couldn't get the rebound. The Raiders basketball again with a chance to add on with time on their side. Hovelson behind her back, regroups for the Raiders. Kaloran, nice crossover, gets herself inside the lane. That's a great finish right there. And that might be the final nail in the coffin right there. The Raiders with their largest lead of the game at 13. .90 seconds to go, Raiders back with it again. Leerud spins out of trouble, gets it to Kaloran, puts up the shot, and she'll get 2 free throws. First shot up and good. Well, the Raiders didn't look like they had things under control for the entire match, but they were ahead for the majority of it. The Lobos they kind of hung around due to that offensive rebounding and really gritty play that they displayed here tonight. So nothing to hang your heads about if you're LaMoure-Litchville Marion tonight. They've got a really young team. So they're going to be building on this for years to come. Three-point shot up and rattles out. Rasmussen has been quiet in the second half, no points. Lobos will get the basketball here again with 38.5 seconds to go. Robbins from the baseline. Can't get it to drop, and it'll stay on the far side with the Lobos. Three-point shot doesn't fall. And that'll take us to the end here. Time will trickle off, and the Maple River Raiders will improve to 10-2 and grab another win here on their home court. They add to their win streak, 5 straight for the Raiders now. They go up to 10-2. Impressive performance from both teams here tonight, but the Raiders' experience ultimately will help them to their 15-point victory here tonight. Played with discipline in the second half, forced a lot of turnovers. Their defense tightened up and really put the vice grips down and the clamps down on LaMoure-Litchville Marion. The Lobos just really couldn't find offensive traction beyond the first quarter. It was a solid scoring first half for both teams, and a solid run that got it back down to 3. Nora Delabar and Addison Smith did their very best to keep their team in it here tonight. They both were in double digits and were hustling in the lane and getting to loose balls, offensive rebounds, and really a solid team performance too from the Lobos. So just impressive basketball that was played here tonight at a pretty high level. So Class B, not disappointing here tonight. Maple River coming out on top by 15, and we'll recap it on our post-game show. We'll get Coach Nathan Hoots and a player on after the break. 52-37, Maple River improves to 10-2 with their win here tonight.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with your live event powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
The Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsborough wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
And back here on our post-game show, 52-37, Maple River comes out triumphant here tonight after an exciting evening of basketball here. We're going to hear from Violet Richmond and Addison Hannig coming up after our next break here, but let's recap the scoring for the teams here. First, for LaMoure-Litchville Marion, they were led by Addison Smith and Nora Delabar. Both had 6 in the first half, and they both finished with 13. Tessa Rasmussen had 5, Addie Robbins had 4, and Julia Delabar had 2. And for the Raiders, they were led by the 8th grader. Violet Richmond had 19 points. Addison Hannig had 16. Brielle Kaloran had 5. Iris Richmond with 3. Carly Hovelson with 2. And Kiana Leerud with 6. We'll return with the interviews on our postgame show in just a moment.
Are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
And joined on our post-game show here tonight, Addison Hannig joins us. The junior had 16 points here tonight in a solid performance. And you really took advantage of some of these low post opportunities. How good did your teammates do at finding you in the right spots tonight?
They did do a really good job. You know, we talked during our timeouts and at halftime to kind of, if we dish it in, we can always kick it out. So we kept doing that, and it was working.
Yes, the ball movement looked pretty good here tonight, and it created some open looks for you guys throughout the floor. And how about the one standing behind you right now? 19 points for Violet Richmond here tonight. What about her performance?
She's a great player. She does a really good job.
Nothing much to say about it. She just was calm, cool, and collected here tonight. And there was a third quarter run made by LaMoure-Litchville Marion that trimmed it down to a 3-point game. How did you guys switch it back to the momentum in your guys' favor?
We had to just keep working, be aggressive, and do what we know how to do, and just keep pushing, and then hopefully it was going to work.
Well, it sure did for you guys, and you guys come out with the win. And how much momentum does this build for your team going forward?
It does. We got to carry this into our game on Thursday. We go to Tri-State, so hopefully we bring this in and can bring our aggression to that game too.
Well, if it was as fun as it was here tonight, we are certainly looking forward to that one too. Thanks for joining me.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with IRI Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get IRI Insurance. Go to iriinsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
And joined now by Violet Richmond here on our post-game show. And Violet, how did you guys swing that momentum back in your favor in that third quarter? LaMoure-Litchville Marion was making it a really close game there. It was some tough competition. How did you guys pull off in the end?
We knew we had to come out and score the first point, and that would have calmed us down, and we just kept going.
Yeah, you guys went on a little bit of a run that got your largest lead of the game in the fourth quarter. What was the focus in the huddles during timeouts at halftime that got you guys focused to the end of the game?
Just play our speed and continue to look into Addie because she was going crazy.
Yeah, she sure was, and you guys made it a focus. And how easy is it to get her the ball in the right spot? She does a pretty good job, right, with getting post-up position.
Yeah, when we can pass it into her, we know she's going to make it, so we got the assist right there.
That's some pretty good insurance. If she gets it, she's going to make it. And how much momentum does this win build for you guys now that you improve to 10-2 here on your home floor?
It's a lot. We can go into the next game with a win, so it's nice.
And we're looking forward to that game against Tri-State you got against them on Thursday. Good luck there, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
LaMoure Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickins section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. LaMoure Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services LaMoure Hardware offers, go online to LaMoureHardware.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Got Nathan Hoots with me here on our post-game show now as our third interview. And Coach, that was a nice run that LaMoure-Litchville Marion put together there in the third quarter. They really trimmed it down. Their physicality is what kept them in this game and kept them around. How difficult was it to fend them off on the offensive glass tonight?
I just told them, work your butts off. If that's not good enough, then we can live with that. That's okay. But I tell you what, it wasn't for a lack of effort. They had a lot of long rebounds that when you play a 1-3-1 and we're trying to make sure that we protect as many post touches by Delabar as we possibly can, we're going to give up those long rebounds, and our girls understand that. It's kind of tough to see when you're in the stands. It's frustrating when you're giving up a lot of offensive rebounds, and that's something that we work at. It just it's going to come to fruition here eventually. We're going to figure it out. But hats off to our girls, fending off that run that they had, especially with that giant swing of momentum when they made that three there to end the quarter. But they just treated it like no big deal. We took a timeout, and away we went, and really proud of the girls.
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, it's got to be difficult when you have to defend all the way someone out to the volleyball line, but then also provide so much help down low with a low post presence. So how did you guys adjust, and how did your defense have to focus on those two separate things at once?
It was tough because there was a lot of times where I'm guessing my wings in our zone thought I was giving them conflicting information. Hey, get down. Hey, get back up. There's 13. Guard her. Make sure you're all the way extended. No, I want you down low and helping. So I was throwing a lot of stuff at them, but they responded really, really well. I guarantee if you asked Tessa Rasmussen if she could have some of those shots back, she'd certainly want them. But it wasn't for us, not giving her, I think, a lot of contested looks. So I was really proud of the way that, we adjusted as the game went on the floor.
Yeah, and we just had Violet Richmond and Addison Hannigan. How about those two and their performance here tonight, carrying the bulk of the offense?
Yeah, Violet is so talented. She makes so many good decisions. And I kind of feel bad because she made one bad one, and I really kind of gave her the business from the sideline. And we had a little conversation quickly before we came back. It's just, you know what? The ones that have the most talent I'm the hardest on. And she's going to hear it from me for the next 5 years.
Yep.
And you know what? She can take it. So I'm really excited to see how she progresses. And Addison's done such a nice job progressing as a player from the beginning of this year to right now, where it's, we had a heart-to-heart discussion as a team where she needs to touch the ball almost every single possession. Whether or not she scores doesn't matter. It's the defense is going to collapse because of how well she was playing. She was super efficient tonight. I don't think she took a ton of shots and still got 16 on the board.
Yeah, I feel like I remember Chloe Wetch having one of those exact moments with make one tiny mistake down here, but then she comes back and sinks game-winning free throws last year, and she said that's exactly how I want to be coached. He's going to be hard on me because that's how I need to be coached, and that's how we're going to get better.
Yeah, absolutely. And we had several conversations, and she doesn't want to just be good. That's what makes it easy for me to be hard on her, is because I know how great she wants to be, and I think we all know how great she can be. She's like, 14 years old, and she's playing high-level varsity basketball right now. And her playing through what she's been dealing with sickness and stuff like that has been fantastic. Brielle did the same thing tonight. Who's not dealing with sickness, but it's impressive for them to be some of the better players on the floor when they're not feeling their best.
Sounds like some Michael Jordan flu game kind of stuff right here with the up and under that we saw under the basket right here. I about lost my mind with that move right there. The intangible she has is incredible.
Yeah, she's it's not stuff I'm teaching her. She came to me with all these skills, It's my job to teach her the scheme that we want to play and try to put her in the best positions to succeed. And a lot of times I'm not, and she's making me look good, which I appreciate. So we're excited, not just for the rest of this year with her, but moving forward.
And speaking of moving forward now, this has been a pretty good test that you've had right here. How does that give you some momentum going forward as you've got another test coming up here against Sargent County soon?
Yeah, Sargent County next week's going to be a challenge. This is good for us with how physical they play. Sargent County plays a different brand of physical because they bring so much athleticism to the game as well. They're a lot deeper than LaMoure is just because of the number of girls they have. But it's something that I think our girls, we were frustrated with how poorly we played, and they forced us to play poor when we played them the 2 times last year. Can we hang with them? We hope so. And we're going to promise you we'll give it our best effort, but we are not looking past Tri-State. They have been kind of a bugaboo for us the last couple of years. Every time we play, it seems to be a barn burner, and they're physical as well, so it should be a fun one again.
And we're certainly looking forward to the rest of the season. If it's going to be anything like this was some really fun basketball to watch, and we are glad we were here to cover it.
Thank you. I appreciate
thank you for joining me.
Absolutely.
A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Matt and Mike Martins know firsthand the value of quality machinery. At Martins Welding and Machine, they rely on 3 generations of knowledge and expertise in creating quality products for farmers, ranchers, residents, and businesses across North Dakota and beyond. To browse their full selection of bin caps, bale feeders, rock lifts, disc attachments, and more, visit martinswelding.com. Also ask about their garage doors. Martins Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
It's time to hand out our accolades of the night as we've got our post-game interviews done, and we talked to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game already. Violet Richmond is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. She dropped 19 points, a game high. Just a fantastic performance and showing from the 8th grader. Just a bevy of moves displayed, just so many. She's so quick off the dribble. She can catch and shoot. She can play make off of her speed. All of her tools were on display here tonight, getting it done and energizing this building all night long. Enbridge, life takes energy, energy for life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. And then our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game is going to go to Violet Richmond with the up and under move that we saw in the 3rd quarter here. Right underneath this near side basket here. It looked like she was stuck and had nowhere to go, but she just disappeared with an up and under move, leaving the defender in the dust and getting her one of her many made field goals. She had 9 made field goals, 8 of them from 2-point range. So just a fantastic performance here tonight from Violet Richmond, and she has our Enbridge. She is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and has the RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises has locations in Hillsboro and Drayton. For precision planting updates and information and questions, contact RDK Enterprises at Hillsboro and Drayton at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com because RDK Enterprises is here to help you. And that'll do it for us here on yourliveevent.com tonight. A 52-37 victory for Maple River, and a good test here tonight for both teams that will both probably get better from the competition here tonight, and that's what basketball is all about. Well-played game from both sides. The Raiders come out victorious and improve to 10-2 here on their home floor and have a 5-game winning streak now before they travel to Tri-State to take them on January 25th, this Thursday. And then next week they have they travel to Milner, North Dakota to face Sargent County, and they cap it off on February 1st in the regular season here against Enderlin. I'm Josh Boyko and cameraman Joey Hughes tonight, and we thank you for tuning in on YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Hallstatt Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting. And we thank our sponsors that you saw here tonight, both on the features and the live reads and on the ads. And if you see them out and about, give them a thank you, because we could not put on our broadcasts each night without our lovely sponsors. Big thank you to them. Signing off here from Tower City, Josh Boyko, with cameraman Joey Hughes, 52-37. Maple River comes out victorious. Have a good night.